We are live on Facebook, and we are live on YouTube. Just ask your friend who is not on Facebook to find us under the name Diamond Lady TV. And I'm so excited to be here. I'm so excited to have my two wonderful ladies. So we've got Tita, who is on now, and I'm going to bring Juliet in as well. If you haven't met any of these two ladies, hey, you will be so pleased to hear whatever we've got to discuss tonight. So if you don't know much about Tita, I'm going to let her introduce herself to you, and then we will get Julia to introduce herself also. I think she's got a bit of blank page issues. So can you introduce yourself, please, Tita?
Hi, viewers. It's me again. My name is Tita Champon, and I'm the CEO of Sweet Seduction. We just help people maintain their relationships, and we counsel people through sex education, and also we sell all the things that will spice up your bedroom. So that's me.
Oh, that is a good one. All the things that will spice your bedroom. So it doesn't have to be necessarily a marriage. It could be just a relationship, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not too sure. Juliet, can you hear us, please?
Yes, I can.
Oh, okay.
I can hear you.
All right, but I think your screen is having a bit of issue, so we can't see your pretty face. I'm not too sure, but if you'd like to introduce yourself to everybody tonight, please.
Okay, so am I not logged on? Can you not see me?
We can't see you, but we can hear you.
Oh, I don't know what's wrong.
Yes.
Okay. Should I maybe just log in again?
Yes, if you can. And I would just go ahead and then say a big thank you to our supporters. So I'll take you off and then you can log back on again, please. Right, so we're having a bit of technical issues with Juliet's system. So before we go ahead with this whole show, I would like to introduce myself again. So I am Diamond Lady, and this is the Diamond Lady Show on the Diamond Lady TV, which is an online TV. I would like to say a very big thank you to all those who are supporting us tonight. We've got Sweet Seduction. She is here with us. The main boss is here with us. She's supporting us strongly throughout everything we do on Diamond Lady TV. Then we've got St. Maya Dryline Limited. They support us all the time. We've got Sister Eat Fit Loose. If you want to go on a healthy lifestyle journey, you need to find them on Facebook, on Instagram, and on YouTube as well. Just follow us on there. We also have Mama Z, European shop. They are based in Ghana. We've got Sister United Foundation, which is an NGO based in England and based in Ghana as well. I'll give you more information about all these later. So I'll bring Juliet back in and then she can introduce herself and then we'll start with the topic then. Let's see. Hi, Juliet. Oh, you're back here.
Hi, everyone. Hi, listeners. Hi, Diamond Lady.
Hello.
Hi, our sister Tita. And hi to our viewers. Okay, so as you have already heard my name is Juliet, and of course, I'm always excited to be here. I'm a mother. I live in Coventry. I'm a care worker, and yeah, that's all about being fun. I'm easy to mingle. So yeah, very special person. I love to be here. Thank you.
Oh, nice to have you here tonight. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. And thank you, ladies, so much for always willing and ready to join me on the show to discuss some pressing topics here and there. So tonight's topic, as you already know, is all about love again. Oh, love is a big issue everywhere, isn't it? So in the past, or on different occasions. There's been times where you hear people saying, oh, after falling in love, it's distracted me from going through my goals, and I can't go through my goals, or my partner is not supporting me with my goals, so I don't know what to do. Either they break up or something else. They blame it on love because there's no agreement there. So my main question to you both is, can love, or does love, stop one from going through their goals? And it's up to you, Sister T, if you would like to just start with us then.
Oh, okay. I think love is a good thing. And if you're looking at the attributes of love, it shouldn't distract one negatively. I was going to ask you, is it personal goals or is it the couple goals? Because once you meet someone, you've got your own goals that you came into the relationship with.
Yes.
But then once you've met the person and you guys have sat down, there are goals that will make you to sit and think about, oh, do I need to adjust my goals, or do I need to just go on to? So if you say goals on a broad topic, is the love distracting both of you from completing your personal goals, or is that love hindering you from achieving the couple goals?
Well, let's stick to the individual goals first, and then as we go on, we'll go to the couple goals, because most times people have their own goals set before they meet their partner, isn't it? But once they meet their partner, it becomes something else. So can we concentrate on the individual goals first, and then definitely go to the couple goals?
Yeah, so even when we come to goals, even with us, we've got goals that we've set that are achievable goals, or goals that we've given ourselves a very long time limit, that within 5 years I need to be here. Or you've got realistic goals, within this year I need to maybe try and do my driving test, or this year I try to, that it's goals in itself. It's we've got you will prioritize our goals. Goals that are very long term, and goals that are short term. Let's say we're saying a goal you wanted to complete something by the end of a year or two, and then you've met someone, but because you are in love, it's going to distract you. That's what I'm saying. The person you've met is supposed to be your biggest cheerleader. Is supposed to cheer you on. The person is supposed to help you achieve certain things as well. Because when we meet, we've all got things that we want to achieve. So we will sit down and talk about it. Because as soon as you see the person, it's not at that time you guys will communicate, and then you come to, oh, this is what I really want to do. If it's someone who has your interest at goals that they think will push you up, or goals that will bring you to a certain level, I think they will help you push you up. So is that the love that how is love now coming to distract you? is that lust, or is that too much? So if it's love, but people see people, and there are some people that will sacrifice a lot.
Yes.
I'm supposed to go to school, but I've met this person I really like. He hasn't got the money, and then I feel like I need to put mine on hold so that they can go. People do sacrifice like that. Yes, it can distract you, but is it a distraction? That I don't know if it is a distraction or a good sacrifice for both of you.
Or support.
Or support for your partner. So when you say the distraction, we can get good distractions that you being distracted from that goal can lead you to something good in the end.
Okay.
That we could do that. But then distraction as in you leaving everything of yours and then putting that person like your main focus and then forgetting about yourself. That become too much of a sacrifice, and I don't know if I'll call that love. It's up to them. What do you
Well, we'll let Juliet add a bit to it. Juliet, have you got anything to add to that at all?
Well, I've got plenty to talk about.
Oh, okay. We're ready then.
Well, first of all, if time permits, I want to share a little story.
Yes, go ahead.
I had a friend, may her soul rest in peace, who skipped the bucket a few years ago. But it all started from love.
Okay.
Okay, because she was so much in love with this guy, and then it didn't work out. Okay, she invested so much in the relationship.
Okay.
So, I mean, she couldn't take it lightly. She became a drunkard, you know. She started drinking and drinking. I mean, she also started self-neglect, you know. She wasn't coming close to people because when she comes, you're gonna advise her. So she wasn't willing to listen. And in the end, she got a liver problem and she died. Okay. So I think this is one of love obstruction to reaching a goal. What goals could she have accomplished? Maybe she could have career-wise, she could have been a lawyer, or she could have been somebody important in our society. But life is cut short, because she was in love. So this is a way, to me, I think this is a form of distraction because she wasn't able to meet all these probably dreams or ambitions she had. Also, another thing I could talk about is like maybe the joy of being a parent or mother. She left behind 2 kids. You know, she probably had a dream of, I'm going to raise my kids, I'm going to see my children, my grandchildren and stuff, you know. But this goal of being a wonderful parent or a mother, that has also been distracted because of love, because her life was cut short. I think there's a lot of, in my opinion, there's a lot of distractions caused by love. Example, you know, people come from like when we talk about in our society, we have different backgrounds or different status, you know.
Yes.
And let's say sometimes, you know, from a royal family or something, you meet a girl from a poor background and your family don't want to accept this relationship because you're bringing shame to the family. So sometimes this, you're expelled or something like, you know, your family will cut you off. If you want to maintain this relationship, you are cut off.
Yes.
Okay. So there was a lot of privileges that you could have because you're from you're royal, and there was a lot of privileges you could have, but because of you fell in love, you've lost all these privileges because your family have disowned you. So I think this is all example. Even sometimes even religion, like a Christian and Muslim, you know. I know we are in the 21st century where we are trying to mingle more and accept each other, irrespective of your background, color, or religion. But this has been an issue many years ago. Like when a Muslim girl will find a Christian, maybe they're really much in love, but your family will disown you, or you know, nobody wants to know you. So your children will lose out on their grandparents, or you know, time like for their grandparents to have grandparents and stuff. So I think all this is, in my opinion, is a distraction caused by love, and then it doesn't help you to reach your goal because all the family life, like you wanted, like if you wanted your children to have their grandparents play a role in their lives, you know, it's gonna cut that off. Sometimes it can affect you mentally because when you're disowned by your family, it can affect you mentally. Sometimes you cannot even go further your education because the support the family is giving you, you're not gonna lose out on that support. So probably your education is going to be limited to wherever they have helped you to, and then you can't pursue your career any further because
Yes.
you're not gonna get that support, and you're not financially stable, or you're not financially or in a position where you can support yourself. So I think this is some ways in which like we don't meet our goals,
Mhm.
or we don't our dreams and visions caused by following our hearts.
Okay.
So that's a view I could think about for now.
I see. Well, go ahead, Tita.
No, with what she was saying,
Yes.
I'm not going. It's not to argue with you, but to say, I will use example. Prince Harry?
Yes.
Yeah.
He chose to forgo his royal duties and stuff because of marriage. Is that a distraction? I don't know, because you don't know his goals.
No.
We sitting at the back of it will
Mhm.
think, oh, you had all these going for you.
Mhm.
You could have gone, but maybe that is not his goal.
Yes.
I don't know if you get me. If someone is being in a very bad abusive marriage,
Mhm.
and because of abuse has ended up drinking and is taking up drinking and she's dead. Did we know what she wanted? You know, we have people that their main goal is to have a very good family. That is their
Yes.
joy.
Mhm.
So she couldn't get that, but maybe yes, yeah, that was from a bad relationship.
Mhm.
But what about people that are also living very good relationships, but death has cut them short? You know, I'm just coming in that place that are we saying what are their goals? What did they want? Like, if I've set a goal that I want to go to school by this day,
Yes.
and because I have seen someone, it has distracted me. I'm thinking, oh, because of this,
I'll put it
I
on
think
hold.
he will marry me. So let me just put this on. Is that goals?
Mhm.
Is that type of goal? So that's what I'm saying.
Yes.
If you've met someone
Mhm.
and then you portray that goal, that person might say, "Oh, you do know we don't have money now, and we want to get married at this time. Should we just do this thing before that?" Is that a distraction also? These are the questions I'm throwing out there for Auntie to also answer. You know, that's what I'm saying. When you meet someone,
Mhm.
you would say, "Oh, I just I wanted to, like, within 2 years get a mortgage. We didn't do so." But this person coming in, you know that now this person is coming in. I've allowed myself to open up myself for love.
Mhm.
Now I have to think, oh, instead of that 1 bedroom mortgage I want to go and get because I was single, now it has to be two. What is this person's financial position? Can they come? Oh, this person has come in within that 1 year, that 2 years you've set yourself. With his financial position, you two wouldn't achieve that goal. So now you sit and adjust certain things. You
Mhm.
say, oh, okay, is that a distraction? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to. Yes, we have personal goals, but once you bring someone in,
Yes.
you don't have to be selfish. Now you have to think about your readjusting your goals. That's what I was going to say. If it's not marriage, please go ahead with your goals.
This thing, you know, this brings me an example where someone I knew wanted to do something for themselves. Let's just say probably do photography business, you know, and in a relationship, and this partner rather said, "Oh, I don't like you to be a photographer. I don't want you to be a photographer." You know, it's like, I would say, if it was out of jealousy, or it was just out of his heart just saying, or her heart just saying, "I don't want you to do that job. I don't want others to see you much," you know. So that one means this person's goal has to be cut short, or this person has to decide, I love my partner, so I'm going to do what my partner says, if that will bring us happiness. You see? So somehow
Is there an option? Is there an option? Did he come up with why, the reasons why?
no.
And is there an option to it? Because as Auntie was saying, if you're giving your all, you need something back.
Yes.
So was there an option that, oh, sweetheart, you can go through this because of this,
Mhm.
but because of what we've got in front, can we try this instead and see? If there's an option or if there's another goal set to better you,
Mhm.
apart from that one, that is different.
Yes.
And but if it's like because of his own selfish reasons, and you can't do that.
Yeah.
And the thing is, what if he leaves tomorrow? Then it's you that is left hanging.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
can I call you that? When you said like when there's a second option, okay, there could be a second option, but you're not keen on the second option.
Mhm.
So either way, it's a loss for you because if I really want to see an actress and you say it's not good for me for some reason, but however, I think I'm giving you option, you can go into this.
Yes.
What's a plan B? So it may probably not be something I really want to do. So in this case, love has distracted me or has not allowed me to accomplish my goal that I have set for myself. Yeah. So when you did say like there are some people who probably like there are some kids or we have all been young before when you fall in love and then you tell your parents I'm going to school, yeah?
Yes.
Especially when you're in boarding house. You could probably leave the house for like a week, and your parents will think you're in school. And you are in your boyfriend's house.
That one is bad girl, bad boy issue.
that is a little distraction.
Yes.
You are missing out on lessons, and every day you miss a class, it's really hard to catch up. So obviously, there's so much distractions to our goals when we fall in love. I mean, there's good distractions like you did say, and there's bad ones. Obviously, if I'm dropping out because we cannot both do it at this time. So you can do it. At the end of the day, once we get to that stage, you can also go. And whatever I get is for all of us, that is a different one. It's like the good distraction, like you said. It's for our own for our own well-being.
Yeah.
However, there's a lot of distractions. We really, because like I said, with religion and stuff, maybe like you said, we don't know their goals, but we all know that if you come from a good family and you want to be educated to the university level or to your PhD or whatever, you can do it. Because your parents, as long as you are learning hard and you're focused, the financial support will be there.
Yes.
But if you come from a poor home, you could be clever. Yes, you cannot pursue your career because your parents cannot afford to further your education. So obviously, if this family disowns you, it doesn't matter what your goals are. But either way, we know that your visions are going to be cut short because you are losing out on their support. So I think that love causes a lot of distraction to our goals, in my opinion.
Love is in trouble tonight. Love is in trouble tonight, honestly.
Yeah, it's something like it's sweet and sour, Love is sweet, sour. So yeah.
Well, let me just read a few comments from here. We've got one from Beatrice, and she says, "Hello, beautiful ladies." Hi, Beatrice. Then Joman says, "Hello, everyone." Hi, Joman. So with the same issue about love, can it distract you from going through your goals? I was discussing this with someone some years back, and what this person rightfully said to me was, it's not fair on the path of love for us to all keep on blaming love and love and love and love. Oh, love stopped me from going through my goals. Love stopped me from getting my degree. Love, blah, 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 blah. And this person just said, it only takes people who are immatured, who can't compromise, to want to distract you from getting your goal, So love should still be there, but then you should be able to go ahead with your goal, no matter what, So with saying this, I would like to also ask you, do you think it would be a good idea for one to discuss with their partner or whoever they fall in love with immediately about their goals before they fall into very, very deep love? What do you think? Which of you ladies would like to take this? Because I think it's quite important, isn't it? Because it looks like love is always in trouble. Julia, would you like to take this then?
Yeah.
Okay, well. So what should I say? I think that when you get into a relationship, usually if you're not a bad girl or a bad boy, in your mind, you know that this relationship is going to lead to marriage.
Yes.
Okay? That is the general idea you have in your mind. So when you think that something is going to lead into marriage, then it's better there's no secrets, because all the cards must be laid on the table. Yes. So you know where you're getting yourself into, so the man will know if I want to accept you. Because let's say some people can decide I don't want to have children.
Yes.
And if you don't tell them that what will make you happy, very happy, is to have children. And then you get married, and then they don't want to have children, but you want to have children. What is gonna happen?
Yeah.
So So I think that it's always very important that you share your goals.
Okay.
However, it's like you're
Yes.
So there are things that we do for love that we know that it's not good for us, but for the sake of love, we make sacrifices. I love everyone makes some form of sacrifice, even though we know it could be to our disadvantage or to our advantage. However, when you are in love, at that point in time, you don't talk or you don't think about it. But after something happens, then you talk, and I'm gonna make G, and I'm gonna get that you want, and I'm gonna get goes to me like, and no one got to tell me air hostess. But at that time, when you were making those sacrifices, you didn't think twice about it.
Yes.
Because they are giving you all the promises that you know that this person will always be by me. It's only when things start getting wrong, when they are starting to withdraw, that's when you realize, no, I shouldn't have compromised for this person. So I think usually it's not, we don't do it deliberately or conscious. We are conscious about it, but we don't think deeply into it before we make decisions, because we let our heart, or is it our heart? Love is in the heart.
Yes.
Or in the head.
We will come to that question, actually. Do you have to love with your heart or your head?
Our heart control our head. And that's not us in trouble most of the time. But I mean, we do it for love and for the right reasons, but it turned out sometimes on the wrong side. But that wasn't the plan. Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to add anything, Zita? Thank you, Juliet.
As I said before, the person you're falling in love with should have your interest at heart, and should be your biggest fan or your biggest cheerleader. They should think of your growth as their growth, because you two are in this together. So if we are saying, let's say the school boy and girl scenario, if we are together and this person is taking you away from classes and everything, if the person has your interest at heart, could say, no, come, let's learn this, because of what we did the other day, we lost these classes, let's study together. It should be balanced. The same way I'm coming, if you come with goals, these are goals that are realistic and achievable. So we're going to put these on paper, because note that any goal that you guys haven't jotted down or sat down to discuss, that this is what we want to do. For your side, this is what you brought. For my side, this is what I brought. These are the realistic ones we can do as a couple at this minute. If you two are not communicating like that and reminding each other of what we want to achieve, then what are we doing? Is this a healthy relationship, or a one-sided one that this person is allowing you to sacrifice everything for? him or her
Independent.
without is that even a relationship, or is it that you are the one that is being not talking? Because as I always said, your foundation and communication is key.
Yes.
So your foundation is what we start with. Sweetheart, this is what we want to achieve. We want to go back to it, reevaluate ourselves. Oh, this is what we wanted to do at the end of the year. I think because of this issue that came, we couldn't, but we have to make sure next year it comes in. Life circumstances happen, and it's understandable. But if you two are not coming back to reevaluate your goals, and it's always, oh, I want to go to school. You leave it for the other person. I want to get a car. Okay, then let's do you.
Yeah.
Then what are you in the relationship? Are you the sacrificial lamb that doesn't? Is that the other person's fault that you are not talking? That is another issue.
Yeah.
You know, so it's that is why it's a relationship. It's you are supposed to relate. You know, it's this one helping this one helping this one.
Yeah.
So one person can just go. They get tired. You will get tired one day, and that is when Auntie will say, "Oh, don't manipulate me," because that is the thing we all say. Yes, but they are benefiting and you are not benefiting. That is not a relationship.
Yeah.
So talking, being honest to each other. If it's hurting you, you say it. So then that person will say, "But you didn't say it. You were okay with it." So that is so have you self-sabotage yourself through your actions?
Yes. Oh dear. Well, let's just say hello to our viewers who are watching us again tonight. Thank you so much. Please share this to your own Facebook profile or create a watch party so others can benefit and contribute to this. We would like to be reading your contributions, your questions, and whatever you want to add to this. We want to say hello to Rosemary Ofori, and then Matthew says, you will get tired. I think just to in support of what Tita was saying. Then Rose says, that is very true. Yes, it is very true. So you kept on mentioning the word reevaluation. So reevaluation of the goals and the goals and the goals. So let's say if both of you have agreed that, okay, you do you, I will do me, even though we are in a relationship. Okay. When do they come back, and how long should it take for them to come back to review these goals? Because let's say myself and my partner, I know what he is doing, and then he knows what I am doing. But somehow we are supporting each other behind closed doors, and we are not distracting them, or we are not stopping them from achieving whatever goal. But every now and then, it would be nice and very caring for you to nudge them and then go and say, hey, how far now, and how is the goal going? But how often should we be asking, how is your goal going, or how are things now? Are you going to take it, Tita, or should Julia?
Last week we were doing maintenance of a relationship.
Yes.
And we were saying reevaluation came back. So simple, that's what I'm saying. Every single day,
yes,
you guys should be able to. I know people say, oh, I'm doing nice. There is 1 minute that you can pick your phone to say, how is it going? How are you? How is your day been? Those things. But then, even if it's 5 minutes of, oh, into when I work as a way and like it wouldn't
share ideas anything. And then
like so that's what I was saying. It's important that even if the whole week you have full 30 minutes, not to discuss bills that hasn't been paid, not to discuss anything, but discuss the two of you. Forget about everything, children, hassles, and everything. Forget about talk about you. Oh, sweetheart. So this week we've not been able to meet, but how is it going at this minute? You were doing this thing. How is it looking at? Is there anything that you want me to help or chip in?
Yes.
It's common courtesy, and it's if you've got someone at heart, it's like it's the basic thing you can do.
Yeah.
For even friends, we do it. So how much more the person you're sharing that life experience with?
Yeah.
So it's like it should be something that you can do every week. Just remind each other. Oh, okay. Just offer the support.
Yeah.
I'm still here. And this should be vice versa. It shouldn't be one way.
Yeah.
Because you should expect that, and what's what DNA? Like, how is it going?
Yes.
Is there any ideas you need? That is what makes like a healthy relationship.
Okay. Juliet, do you have anything to add?
Yeah, I think our sister has said it all. But what I want to add to what she's already said, it's like, usually when we go to work or when we decide to do anything in a relationship, the other person will come moaning at you, oh, and then the energy is stressful too much. And then my break crowd, and of course, yeah, they crowd, so they will always come, there'll always be an opportunity for you to give them that encouragement, because there'll be a coursework you're doing that they're gonna be stressed about it. There'll be a project you're doing that they're gonna be stressed about it.
Yeah.
So that alone is a way for you to get involved. Yeah, by reassuring them that it's gonna be all right. Just do what you can. Sometimes you can even sit down with them and do the research together. So as you do this, it's like you're evaluating yourselves because you are sort of helping each other and noting each other's problems. But there are some situations also where probably I decided to be a photographer or whatever. My partner didn't support me or didn't think it was such a great idea.
Yeah.
However, that is what I want. And because he loves me, he let me to do whatever I want to do. So when there's difficulty, I don't want to open up. I don't want to tell them I'm going through this, So I'm trying to have everything inside me. As a relationship, you still know your partner, and when they are stressed, you will know. So there will be times when they will be like, oh, everything is fine, but you still need to ask more questions.
Yeah.
How is everything? Yeah. Maybe if it's a business, so how much are you making? Are you making any profit? You want to find a way. You want to find a way to get some answers or to find a way to help them, because sometimes when you disapprove in the beginning, when they're having difficulty, they may not open up to you because you're gonna say,
Yes.
But still, you can find a way to try and be like, I can see the actual business. The same way even people want to treat them. They say the way they stop out. If you may have a customer support to me, who's the way you need power to me? I want to make us say, they wouldn't need brand. Like then before you know, they are even open about telling you something.
Yeah.
So I think in this way, then the communication can go on, and then you can evaluate the things decisions you've made that you think that it may need to be looked at again, or things that you can still continue to do.
Oh,
so that is what
yeah, all those points you've given us are very, very good ideas and good suggestions as well. I will just read a few of the comments again. So we've got Matthew saying it's all based on communication, like Sister T said. Yes, definitely, it's all based on communication. But what if, I think you've already said about this already, but I will still want to ask, what if your partner is not willing to open up about their goals and say, and let you know the level at which they have gotten to, or if it's going well or if it's not going well? What would be the best approach to this? Because some people are constantly like a secretive kind of person, and they wouldn't want to share it with you because probably they're thinking you've got a big mouth. One not true, one not so. Or make a catch a mouth for nature and the idea and baby. So they would rather not tell you. So what do you do to such partner? What do you do with such love relationship?
Auntie said something about the person, even if you're not talking about it, someday one thing will come and you'll slip.
Yes.
You slip up and say, me and my stressed. Well, I did be a mayor. She's not. They're not saying that idea, but you know, they're saying I did be a mayor. Your response sometimes will make them want to divulge more information or withhold it.
Yes.
So it's like, oh, I did be a mayor. Me and me musukra, and that's what stressing me. Oh, is it something you want to share?
Yes.
Is it something that if they're still adamant on not sharing, at the end of the day, you've tried to give that encouragement, you've tried to support it, and they are not still sharing. And I think at that instance, then there's something somewhere. They've been able to open up, but they are not sharing. They've just told you, oh, why is it that me that I am here? You know, you can't share with me, but you can share with others. It might be a surprise to you.
Okay, that's a good thing.
Let's say it's not a surprise, but it's some being selfish and doing something on the side. You know, for rainy days.
Yes.
You know, there are people that come with the heart that, hey, let me protect myself so that when things go wrong, I have something to fall on.
Of course,
you know?
Yes.
Yeah. So if it is selfish that you know that they wouldn't be then you sit and you think about yourself. You know, because if you've got a partner like this, know that you are not in a relationship. You know, like something that the person wants there. So you also sit and reevaluate your life. You know, but then if it's something that he doesn't want to tell you, you can ask, oh, is there a reason why you don't want me to know? If it's because you are there, everything you tell everyone.
The mouthpiece, CNN.
Then you take into consideration that it's because of my own favor. I'm not being told this. Or you can encourage him. Now you've changed and you promise you will not do that.
Oh,
all you want to do is just support.
That changed business. That changed business. People cannot just change like that. They might be lying when they say I've changed. Tell me. Juliet, do you have anything to add at all?
What can I think about? Yeah, so like our sister said, obviously communication is the key. So if they want to open up, I think that in a relationship, when somebody is trying to hide anything from you, it's a really bad relationship, in my opinion, because in a relationship, you shouldn't be hiding anything from your partner. The moment you start hiding stuff, it means you have ulterior motive, and that motive is really not good. Yeah, because if you are with me for the rest of your life and you have like a lot of money and you're saving somewhere, when you die, your money, well, who is gonna know anything about it? You know,
well, they've got a lawyer.
I don't know who's gonna know anything about it. Or when you have, because we need each other. Otherwise, I would have been on my phone. If I don't need you, I wouldn't have been with me. If you don't need me, you wouldn't have been with me. So if you think you could do things on your own, then you should probably not have been with me in the first place. So I think that when people are doing this kind of stuff in a relationship, there's a red flag. It's either they know that somewhere along the line they're gonna disappear out of your life. They don't think that they're gonna stick with you for the rest of your life. But it could also be that they've had a bad experience with you, when they said stuff to you and you have discouraged them so badly, or you have not encouraged them, so now they don't want to tell you stuff. And if that is the case, then try to show that, you are remorseful of that behavior. Maybe you were skeptical of what they were about to do, but now you can see that it's their passion, so you want to support them. When you give them this assurance, it should change things from there. But otherwise, if you maybe you didn't want to know, but now you want to know, they should not also expect that they're going to open up to you right away. Yeah, you need to give them time. But if you keep trying, they're still pushing you away, then there is a problem. Yeah.
This love issue is just so much. Well, let me just read a few from here. So we've got Ma Rose, and she says, well spoken And Annie also said, hello, ladies. Hello, Annie. Then Gladys. Hey, she's here. She says, interesting. Then we've got Justina Annan. Thank you all for watching us tonight. And tonight's topic is all about love. Can it distract you from going through your goals? So, this love, I know today that's not the topic, but then when it comes to love, do you have to love with your head or do you have to love with your heart? Please, women, help me here. I really need answers to this one. When it comes to love, should you love with your heart or should you love with your head so that you can just walk out just like that? Who wants to go? Please help me. I need answers to this one.
Okay, I think that you should love with your heart because that is love. Love is when you love, you do things without expecting anything back.
Yes.
Because usually because we have expectations, because we have expectations, that's why we get disappointed. But if you have no expectation, there was remember one time in my school, somebody told me, my friend, she was a Chinese, she was living Chinese and she was trying to speak English and she went like, Juliet, no expectation, no disappointment.
Okay.
Yeah. But if it's for a long term, for a relationship or marriage and stuff, you want to love with your heart and your head. You don't want somebody to take advantage of your vulnerability. Maybe you're just being vulnerable for the sake of love, or you're sacrificing or compromising because you want things to go peacefully. But they shouldn't take advantage of that. However, if you meet somebody, and you want to help them, okay, and you love them and you care about them and you want to help them, you can use your heart, to say, I'm going to do this for you, okay? Maybe you think that you're taking advantage of me, but you are not. I'm doing it out of my free will. Everything that we do in a relationship it should be out of our free will. But if you don't do it out of your free will and it's like something is pushing you to do it, then when it's done and then they don't appreciate it, they don't show you, they don't return it, that is when you get really hurt. So I think we should love with our heart because that is love. But however, we should be smart as well. We should think, when somebody is trying to play you or take you for a fool, you should know. And then let them know, listen, you think that maybe everything I'm doing for you or you're hiding I know I'm paying all the bills. Listen, I'm paying all the bills in the house. You're also working, you're not contributing, but I know you have money you're keeping somewhere. I'm going to keep doing what I can do. You don't think that I'm stupid. I know that you have that money. So let them know. But I choose. If I'm doing it, I'm choosing to do what I'm doing. But not because I love you and I'm stupid. So sometimes you should let them know that, listen, I'm looking at you, I'm watching, I'm not saying anything. It's not because I'm stupid or I'm a fool, but I know what you're up to. I know the plan, but I'm here for me and I'm doing what I can do. So when you do whatever you can do with your heart, and then your head, you let them know your head, you're smart. Let them, because once they know you are smart, some of them may change their ways or may change their mind, okay, and try not to take you for a fool and appreciate you for what you're doing instead. So you let them know my head knows everything that is going on, but whatever I'm doing it, I'm doing it for my heart, for love, because I feel like doing it, but not because I'm stupid. So I think, in my opinion, you should love from your heart because that's the only way you can love. Otherwise, you can't love. If you think about everything critically, there's some people you shouldn't even spend a day with. If you want to think critically, spend a day with. So I think we should love from our heart, but we should be smart and we should, when we see something wrong or when we see something that's not right or when we see some red flags, we should sit the other parties down and let them know, listen, I know what you're up to. I'm no fool for you or I'm not this. But I'm doing this because I want to do it.
Yes.
So they know. They know that you are seeing whatever they are doing, that they think that you are so stupid and you're not aware.
Okay. All right. Sister T, you got anything to add? If not, that's fine.
I think before you say I love you, it's you want to go that extra mile for that person. You want to sacrifice it, not sacrifice as in lose yourself for the person, but it's like I've got you at heart.
Yes.
So I'm there for you, no matter what.
Yeah.
That is I love you.
Yes.
Because it's the if you look at the love of God, it's amazing.
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
kind, it's pure, it doesn't keep records of wrong, it's forgives easily,
Yeah.
all those things. So if one person is doing that,
Mhm.
doing all the loving, and you are taking advantage, then
Mhm.
it doesn't become love. It
Yeah.
becomes you're abusing someone else's,
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if you two are in love and
Mhm.
it's very healthy, it's very love, and you would know.
Mhm.
If two
Yeah.
people are deeply in love, you will know.
All right. Well, with you saying this, that love should start from somewhere. Let's just take these our foreign people. I would just, of course, everybody knows them as white people, isn't it? Before a white people uses the word "I love you," it takes a while. It always has to start from "I like you." They will never tell you from the very instant they love you. They have to study you for a while and then see if they can match your goals or if they are in tune with whatever you're doing before they say I love you. But then if you meet a white person today and they tell you I love you, then please, I beg you, it is last. Don't accept it because somehow they have been trained to say I like you until the like eventually develops into love, because before you love someone you cannot just meet someone, just like in our country, in Ghana, most times, not just in Ghana, even here in the foreign countries, you meet our African people and people from other countries, that very minute they can tell you, hey Charlie, I love you, or they can just meet you in the street and just say, you look so sweet, I think I'm in love with you. And you're wondering, you met me just a minute ago. We were just walking past each other and you've been able to love me. Don't get me wrong. Yes, I believe there is love at first sight. But then sometimes it makes you panic and just makes you wonder, what does this person want? Does this person just want to get in bed with me, or what exactly is it that this person wants and has just seen me and just said, oh, I love you? Well, am I supposed to say I love you back? And all that, it's quite hard. And I mean, I don't want us to deviate from our topic today, but with this thing about distracting about goals, I think it's quite hard, especially when it is marriage or it is relationship. So let's say if the marriage or relationship, they've set up a particular goal, probably say we want to build a house. Okay. Can one of you within this love relationship or marriage distract the other from reaching this goal at all? Can that happen?
100%.
All right, then go ahead, Juliet, since you picked it up.
Yeah, because we have some women who are not or men who are not innovating.
Okay.
So maybe obviously if you want to buy a house, we need money to buy a house. So obviously unnecessary expenditure must be cut off. Because we have a target that we want to get a house.
Yes.
But however, the ukonya or baby or personal the num. Well, I hear you cry there, so I am fancy there, so Momo sit down with you.
Hey, Sister T. Well, Queen, well, Queen.
It's a successful man. There is a fancy lady.
Oh, home of me on social media. So sit down with you, yeah, or sit down with you. This will be a distraction because you're never gonna be able to save, to meet this goal. Also, sometimes both of you have some goals, but especially in our culture where the man is the head, sometimes Obama will good vision, good dreams. Yeah. So Obama, you don't lose your being a head just by listening to the woman, okay, or listening to the wife. But there are some men who will never listen. Yeah. They have to lay down all the foundation. Setting goals. But goals is also setting and in long term, a very shallow goals. Yeah. On this a risk.
Take a fact.
If something happens to me today, what happens to my family,
Yeah.
So, and or making wrong decisions. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So this can also affect, distract you from reaching your goals, because this is playing a big. It's a big problem for most African marriages, because they have some men have really smart women, yeah, very clever, but because the men don't want, it thinks that if I let the woman lead, then the woman is going to dominate me, or
Yes, thinking she's the boss.
yeah, my own soul like this and control. And they don't want to listen. They don't want to listen, and they can't go far. No, okay, so behind every successful man, or maybe if you look into it seriously, yeah, women are we have foresight,
Of course, we are smart.
Yeah, and any man, or maybe in a relationship, be a beman or they move forward like
They do.
Before you add your own, Sister T, let me just read this from Glad as Gladys. She says, so true. Akumemu abotre. Akumemu abotre. And then Glad as Gladys also says, love and mind must go together. Yes, definitely my mind and love must go together. That's true. Did you want to add anything, Sister T?
Yeah. So yes, it can be a distraction. There can be a distraction from goals, because as our sister rightly said, if you've got someone that is purely on this gender roles, I have to be the main person to take the decision, I have to be the main person to provide everything. I need to be the only one to, there are some men that they wouldn't even take a penny from their ladies when they are in need, because it's like, the
she
man
might
has
use
to
it
provide.
against
So
me, yes.
I have to do. So how are we going to, in this Western world, how are you going to buy this mortgage with just your salary, whilst you are providing for us monthly, paying all the rent, doing everything? At least my little help has to come in so that we can achieve this. That's what I was saying. If you two work together, then it can come to. And if we've got selfish people as well, we've got men or women that are in marriages, and it's like they are saving. It's like with their money, it's untouchable in that relationship. It has to be just one-sided. That selfishness also can cause you from achieving such goals. And you can't make goals that two people that want to live together, one person can't make goals. It has to be joint. That's why Auntie was saying teamwork, and there's realistic goals.
Yeah.
You're saying we need to buy a house within the next year. Forget it. There's school fees, there's emergencies that come, agencies come in, and we have to do something urgent that needs money as well. There are things that will come up. Family issues that we need to resolve, and little things. Life is not always smooth. We can say it, but we wouldn't be able to achieve. Then we don't put too much pressure. This even can cause fights. Then people like, being with you, I'm not even moving on. I wanted to do this year, but look, we've not been able to do that. That is why the re-evaluation is very important, because we come back to the drawing board. We know that, these issues arose and we couldn't reach this, but it wasn't realistic enough. We didn't put in all these emergencies or all these extras. So now that we've not been able to achieve, let's sit down, add extra and put this in. So realistically, we can do it at this certain pace. So to ease the pressure as well. Sometimes they will say that we like in the middle, but we are working for the money. So once in a while, we have to treat ourselves.
Well, let me just read this from Glad as Gladys. She says, don't go there. Fancy ladies, we are the best. Behind every successful man, there is one particular fancy lady, and then she's laughing. Well, this is so funny. It's making me laugh. It looks like we've been loving this conversation and talking so much. It's 1 hour gone already.
Wow.
Hey, listeners, if you've got any questions, now is the time. Our time is done, you know. If you've got any questions, just drop them and let us just answer them. Or if you've got any contributions, just drop them for us to also talk about it as well. But then I would also say this final thing. So is it right to say that in every love relationship, communication and compromising could help solve an issue of distracting you from reaching your goals? Could we conclude on that then? Do you want to take that, Sister Juliet, please?
Oh, yes, I think that, communication is the key, obviously. Once we talk about things and then we find possible solutions and we both try to agree. Because when we cannot agree, then obviously we're going to be stuck.
Yes.
Yeah, when we can agree, then we can move forward.
Mm-hmm.
So like we have said, both parties should have each other's interest at heart, like we did say. So I want the best for you, you want the best for me. We are in this together, teamwork. Yeah. So there's no need to hold you back, and there's no need for me to hold you back. All we have to think about way forward. So I think the solution, we should always concentrate on solutions. And then my final word is that don't be distracted. Whatever you want to do, keep doing it, okay? Don't be distracted. Don't let the man hold you back. Don't let the woman hold you back.
Okay.
Yeah. So that is all I can say. Sometimes we have to be firm, because at the end of the 10 years along the line, you're gonna look back and then you're gonna blame him for all the wrong choices that you made yourself.
Oh, yeah. That is so nice. Oh, thank you, Sister Juliet. What about you, Sister T? Then you can add your final words to it as well then.
Oh, okay. Whatever Auntie Juliet has said it's the 100% truth. I just applaud her for everything she said, because it's like the icing on the cake. And I would just add a little, like the compromise. Mm-hmm. Sometimes it's not everything that you have to hold on to your own view. Mm-hmm. Sometimes just let things go and listen to someone else's view, because there's these things that it's hinders people from their views, from achieving their goals as well. Because it's like, oh, this is how I want it done, and that's it. There's no compromise. Sometimes we just have to also put our head down and just say, what do you think about this? And let's come to a possible solution. So compromise is also a very good key.
Okay, thank you, ladies, so much. Just before we go, Gladys has a big question. She says, what will you advise a young lady or young man who wants to get married? I think she's talking about it in the goal kind of way. In my own view, I would rather say, sit your partner down, find out the goals before you even venture into it. Honestly, I think it's very, very necessary to know your partner's goal, so that you know where you are going, isn't it?
And these days, there's too many posters to make at the Mawini now. Shine your eyes.
Shine your eyes, yes. Oh, Sister Juliet, you make us laugh, honestly. So do you have any advice, Sister T?
I think, as you said, before you married, what foundation have you guys set? Because I strongly believe in your foundations, because that is what is going to carry on in that marriage.
Yes.
So know that you haven't compromised too many things. Know that, oh, this is what I wanted this to be, but we've this was also your view, but we've come this, set standards, set goals for each and every one of you, so that in the relationship later on, you don't say, and as Auntie said, I wanted to be a hairdresser, and now because of you, I'm baking. Just know that you've laid down, you've sacrificed things for you guys, for the good of you guys. You've also done, set that foundation right before you marry.
Oh, yes, yes, that is true. Thank you. I'm sure Gladys will pass this information on. She is laughing so much. You know what Juliet said has caused people laughing so much. She said, shine your eyes. It's like one is closed, but then you definitely have to leave one open so that you don't get deceived by someone else. Well, tonight's conversation has been very, very lovely. It's been awesome. You both have enlightened us a lot, and our viewers have also enjoyed themselves, and we are so pleased with their contributions and what they have added to it. We've had so much laughter. If you haven't had any laughter, then you have missed out, because laughter is very, very important. Let's say if the whole day you've had a bad day, hey, here is the place to come and get a little bit of laughter for yourself.
The diamond lady.
Yes. It's not just one apple a day, It has to be more than one apple a day keeping you away from the doctor. Laughter also helps. The whole day, I think I've had a bunyo face. That's what they call it. For some reason, I've had like an angry face, but then after coming here, I am so cheered up. I feel so free within myself. And if you were here as well, I'm sure you've had a lovely day. You've laughed with us. You've enjoyed yourself, and you are going to share this program with all other people, with all other family and friends. Don't forget, we are on Instagram. Don't forget, we are on Facebook. We are still on YouTube as well. Just look for Diamond Lady TV, and then we will keep on educating you. We will keep on bringing you more information. If you've got any particular topic you would want us to look into and to discuss on the show, hey, we are willing and ready to do this. These ladies are here to support me all the time, and I just love their vibe and then the love they bring to the show. They make the show a very, very great show. So please, we want to say thank you to everybody who watched us tonight, and you can still share it to other people. You can even share it on your WhatsApp pages, WhatsApp group, your WhatsApp status. It will still bring people to come and watch this program as well. We want to say thank you to all those supporting us tonight. That is Sweet Seduction, and that is the main boss here. We've got Sister T. And if you're looking for Sweet Seduction on Instagram, the sweet is spelled with 3 E's. That is making it even sweeter. So Sweet Seduction. So it's Sweet Seduction, okay? Just find them on Instagram, and if you need them to come and set up, or if you need them to give you more ideas into how to spice up your love life, your marriage, and all that, hey, please go and find her. And our dear sister Juliet, she's got so much information. She's got so much love. The bubbliness that she comes with, she's got so much to give, so much vibe. The energy I have, I think she's got times 2. So if you need some energy and some love and all that, I am sure Juliet will be there to offer some advice and all that. You can find Juliet Duval here on Facebook, and maybe next time she'll give us more details to follow her elsewhere. We'll bring that to you later on. We want to say thank you to the Sister Foundation, United Foundation, where they are the NGO supporting people out there. We also want to say thank you to Sister Eat Fit Lose. If you want to go on a healthy lifestyle journey, come and join us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram. Thank you to St. Maya Dry Line Limited. They are the best when it comes to dry line solution. And thank you to our sister Mama Z, who has a keto shop back in Ghana. If you want to find them, they are on Facebook and on Instagram. Then we also have Sister B. Her company is called Sinak, I always can't mention this name, honestly. Sinak Kitchen, and they are at Luton. If you're looking for anything Ghanaian food-wise, hey, find them. They can give you the food in and around Luton and all that. Just knock on their door or call them, and then they will give you all that you need. There are so many other companies to say thank you to. Hetty's Mother Care. Then we've got Baby, Child and Co., who is the Dr. Aseriam's page. We always want to say thank you to her all the time. And yesterday, if you watched us, it was all about the Lions Club International. They are worldwide, and if you want to support them in any way, depending on the country you are in, you can support them. You can still be in England and support them back in Ghana. Just find them, Lions Club International, and then join and support them. But hey, Sister United Foundation, we are also an NGO, and we are helping a lot of people out there. Thank you all, and hope to see you tomorrow. Tomorrow I've got a reverend who is coming, and then one of our married sisters who is joining me on the show, and we are hoping to say a whole lot about social media and how best is helping or breaking our marriages or our love lives. Thank you so much. Have a good evening. Thank you. Bye.
Good night.
Good night.
Enjoy your weekend.
And you. Right, let's try and get this off here.